Hey guys, what's up? It's Ray. Welcome to this new video. This video is gonna be a Livid Farm guide. Now, I actually found out about Livid Farm about 2 weeks ago. Now, I have been doing some research, and yesterday a friend of mine named MoneyK1lls, he has the completion escape. He did all the 850,000 points that are needed for this completion escape. He did that all in Livid Farm, and he gave me some extra tips and some extra stuff to make the best guide for you possible. If you enjoy this kind, please let me know in the comments below. Give this video a rating, a thumbs up or anything. And also, if you enjoy more of my guides, please let me know as well. Subscribe if you do. Now let's start out with the requirements. The requirements are 70 magic, but I recommend 93 for all the distraction and diversions that can be done within this Livid Farm, but I do not recommend doing them. So just to do all the tasks in here, I recommend 86 for the highest level spell you'll need, which is plank make. So 93 is not needed. I just recommend 86. 60 agility, 61 crafting, 60 farming, 50 construction, and a base cash pile of about 1 mil to start buying some runes, because in this minigame you will have to buy all your own runes, and believe me, if you want to unlock all the spells, or if you want to train for quite a while, it is going to cost you a lot of runes. So I do recommend at least 1 mil to start buying some runes, but of course if you want to get all the spells unlocked and all the things needed, if you want to train it for a long time, I do recommend some more. Now for the gear and inventory setup to go to Livid Farm, it doesn't really matter that much, but there are some things you'll probably need. Now as you can see, I have a Mystic Mud Staff, which is basically a must. It will take care of all your earth runes and mud runes. You're gonna be needing them a lot, so I do recommend taking that one. Or you can just take a lot of earth and water runes in your inventory, since, yeah, as I said, you're gonna be needing them a lot. I have the Wicked Hut, just to teleport there. I'll show you in a minute how to get there. Well, this doesn't really matter, the robes and my cape, just for the show. Now as you can see, I have some runes in my inventory. These runes will probably last me for about an hour, because I'm not planning on going there too long, but this will last me for about an hour. If you want to stay there for longer, of course take more. They're stackable, so in theory you can just stay there for a really long time without having to bank ones, though I would not recommend it, since this thing is really boring. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. And just a one-click teleport out, just, you know, to make sure you can get out of there and don't have to home tele and stuff like that. So now basically the way to show you how to get there, you can just go there with the boat and stuff like that, but I recommend going with the Wicked Hut. If you don't know what the Wicked Hut does, you can just activate it, click on teleports, and basically you can teleport to anywhere you want. Any of the altars. Now you do have to infuse the talisman before you can do this, but if you did, as you can see, I did the astral rune already, so I can teleport to the astral altar. Now if you don't have this unlocked yet, you might want to consider this, because if you're going to be doing this a lot, it might be nice to know that you can go here quite fast. So yeah, I do recommend getting this one. Okay, this is just a fail. If you want to be going there just by boat and stuff like that, I do recommend bringing a house step if you have your house in Relica, and just house tap and go there. Or you can teleport to Camelot, go to the Sailor, go to Pirates Bay, and then to Lunar Island. Also, you need to pray switch. You need to have your spellbook swap on Lunars, so you need to have these spells all unlocked, as you can see. And from there, you'll be walking some west. You'll be encountering some Sukas. They might hit quite hard, but they shouldn't be too dangerous, so you won't be hit that much. So you can just go here. If you've ever been to Lunar Island before, you probably know how this all works and how to go there. But it's basically just a little bit north of the bank. So I'll show you right now how to get there. As you can see, I don't go in the city. I just walk past here, and you'll see here is the port of Livid Farm. Now for the activity itself, what basically is needed, there is a woman which will be floating there, and you basically need to help her with the farm. Now there are some things you need to do to get the most points there is. First of all, there are some activities there. There are 4 things you can do. The first one is fertile soil. In the video which is playing right now, you'll see some patches which are completely empty. No weed, nothing in it. and you have the option fertile soil. You can just click on it, left click, and you'll do them. You get some farming experience for it, so that's quite nice. Now, in the same patches, at the same place, there are also some trees or some plants which are diseased, and you need to cure them. You can just click on them and there will be an option. Now, it will take you a while, it took me a while as well, just to figure out which plant is which, and after a while you can do this without even thinking about it, so you just have to practice it a bit. If you think it's annoying, it's true, it is. At the beginning it's quite annoying. You just have to match the plant which is there with the image at the right corner of your screen. Now, if you've done that, you can walk a little bit east, and there are some planks which you can take from a crate. Now, you can take one or you can take 5, use the right click option, take 5 at a time. You need to convert them into planks, which you will need the spell for a plank make. Once you did that, there are some fences behind there, and they are broken. You need to fix them. For everything you do, you get some reward points, which will basically give you some rewards at the end, and I'll talk about that later on. Next to the plank chest which is there, there's also another chest with some flowers in it or whatever it is, and you need to bunch them together, and you can put them in the grate a little bit south, and you get agility experience for it, about 700 I believe. Now, this is great, but you can't do this every round because they will only spawn every 3 to 5 rounds. Now, after about 1 minute, the round is over, and then you can do everything again. Also, Pauline will, after a while, she will put her head down, like a depressed motion or anything like that, and you need to energize her. So you right click and use energize, and you give her a little pep talk. Make sure to not click the wrong one, otherwise it won't work. Give her a little pep talk, and you'll get some agility experience for it as well. So some of your run energy will be drained and given to her. That's basically the plan, and that will also give you a lot of points. Now, this won't give you the best experience, and maybe you're after, I don't know, only agility experience or only construction experience, but I do recommend doing every single one of them, because I think a lab bonus will give you some extra bonus points, or doing them all together will give you the most points there is possibly getting in an hour, which is, I believe, 18,000 or something. And believe me, after a while you want to stop this. This is really really annoying, and I cannot see someone actually doing this for about 50 hours at a time, which is needed. There is 50 hours of Livid Farm needed to unlock all the spells and rewards and stuff like that, or only all the spells, by the way, which is needed for the completion escape. So yeah, you really want to get the maximum points per hour, so I do recommend doing every single one of them. Yes, it will take you some money, but it's not too bad. I believe unlocking every spell will cost you about 1 mil. I mean 10 mil. I'm sorry, not 1 mil, 10 mil. And so yeah, if you want to be doing that, yeah, that's fine. Now, of course, there must be a reason why you should even think about doing this brain-dying activity. Now, this is mostly because of the rewards. Now, there's only one type of reward which is, in my opinion, really worth it, which is the spells. If you want to be going through the wishes and the task, you can just head over to Livid Farm yourself. You get the same interface screen pops up, and you can just click on the rewards to see what they do and how many points you'll need and stuff like that. So I'll only be talking about the spells. Now, I'm not going to explain every spell, since that will take probably too long, and you probably won't be interested to listen to that. But basically, to unlock every spell will basically going to take you about 5 hours, and doing them all together will take you probably about 50 hours. So if you want to be doing this, make sure you do them in parts, because if you do them all at once, believe me, you're going to lose like 20 IQ points. I'm not even kidding. Now, I already got 10k points. I'm kind of proud of myself that I did it that long, because, as I said, it is really boring, but sometimes it is necessary, especially if you go for completionist or anything. Now, this is actually kind of nice experience. Your experience will be divided between some skills, but overall, you'll get about 100k experience if you do this, like, really fully paying attention and doing every round everything you can. You get around 100k experience divided about some over some skills, and you'll mostly be training your magic, but things like farming and agility will also be going up quite quickly. So overall, it is kind of good experience and stuff like that. So that's basically the reason why you would even think about doing this mini game. Basically for the rewards and a little bit for the experience. I mean, you can't be really talking about the experience. It is quite good. well, this was the end of my guide. Please let me know in the comments what you think. As you probably realize as well, I left out the song I always play in the background. I have had some comments that it is kind of repetitive, kind of annoying. I don't want to switch up songs. I want to have my own song, but since that song probably wasn't for you guys, you know, I just left it out. Tell me what you think. If you thought it was better, if you thought it wasn't better, yeah, just let me know. Now, watch out for another video tomorrow. I'm trying to keep this up, working quite well, so if you enjoyed it, please thumbs it up, subscribe, anything like that. And see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.